Hello friends, a little bit late, and I'll explain why and I hope you understand. Hello YouTubers, this is noobifier. Today is the 11th of November 2022. This is Remembrance Day in Canada and many other places, and that's why the summary is a little bit delayed. I hope that everyone took the opportunity to go out to your local ceremony and give thanks. There was an hour-long Star Citizen Live, Chasing Racing. Here's what you need to know. After a 5-minute recap from Jared, we had Numanja from Turbulent and Graham and Cornton from the audio team in the studio in UK. Jared wanted to know why we needed more racetracks now. We were told that Todd thought adding more was fun and was needed. And I agree. Racing is super important and we haven't had good racing in a long time, so I'm excited. 6 tracks was the target and they're working to deliver these for 318. The new track on Daymar was first on the menu. This new track was fresh and not originally a community map, similar to the Snake Pit, if you know what that is. It's quite close and easy to travel to, but with a lot more verticality, and the team was super proud of how it looks and all of the smaller details that they added. They invested time in testing to ensure that the track was marked in such a way to reduce confusion. You basically open the Moby Glass, you select the mission when available because you will need to grind your reputation a bit, you pay to enter the mission, and then the mission's yours. The track is dotted with checkpoints to keep things fair. If you fail to finish, you lose your money, but if you place well, you get paid, and you might end up being the top of the leaderboard. The Daymar loop is about 10 kilometers long. Here's some B-roll so we can get a great appreciation of all the work that's been done. The current record is 1 minute and 22 seconds, and that's out of 2 developers at CIG. And as expected, the race can be run anytime, day or night. There's a landing pad for spectators to watch. The developers also added some Easter eggs along the track to give us a reason to explore. The track at Lorville was next. We got some more B-roll, and this track was already defined by the community, and the developers took the opportunity to push the polish a little bit. Jared took the time to quash some negativity from chat, who said words to the effects that racing now isn't or shouldn't be a priority, there are better things to work on, and he confirmed that this is actually a great time to work on racing, as the new hires get to play with building racetracks to become familiar and get the experience they need with the engine before working on more complicated tasks. Plus, as I said, it's fun and we need racing. Racing has been forgotten for so long, and it's more important than you think for the health of the community. Orson was next, more B-roll around the platforms. Jared said that they tried for a top view and it didn't look very good, and this starts at the Kaplan platform. This was a community track and it required some out-of-the-box thinking due to some of the very complex turns in rapid succession. They wanted to ensure a minimal level of confusion around these complex corners to boost our enjoyment. I'm going to play a little bit more of the footage of this Orson track. They then took a break and played some community videos for the winners, specifically of the Day of Var contest. After that, audio is next from The Only Constant. They begin with why audio is important. Audio is a major component of the gamer's experience. It can set the tension, the tone, and the feeling. Due to today's subject on racing, they explained that as soon as the tracks are done, that they will set to work on custom audio for the ships. As the ships are under the stress of maneuvering the course, they plan to tweak the audio to include creaking, flyby noises, and engines being pushed to the limit and hull flexing under the strain. Last year they spoke about Claudius, which is a specialized set of tools to allow many types of sounds and audio triggers in a procedural manner. They did confirm that this is still being worked on, but they said it was massively ambitious. Jared spoke about Rastar as an example, and the audio team said yes, Claudius is a little bit like that it's an optimization, but it's further back in development and we will hear about it when it's ready. They spoke about the new studio in the new building, a proper studio space, lots of room, which allows for a better working environment and better results. They rounded out the remainder of the show discussing improvements planned for VoIP. More AI need more sounds and more speech. Ambient sounds need to be boosted for a diverse set of spaces. And they ended the show with a fantastic piece of B-roll that's been playing for some time. And that's it. A fun show. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you enjoy the breakdowns, please consider subscribing so I can help to keep you up to date. Please consider sharing with a friend or orgmate, as that really helps a bunch. Fly safe and I'll see you in the verse.